Last video we spoke about the big guns in the defence that we can look at. This is what we've got so far. It's a lot of players on the page. I'm about to add to it even more by looking at some wild card players. Some, I always get a name for it, but then I remember it when I stopped recording, which is really annoying. But it's where people aren't looking at them as much. People aren't got their eyes on them as much. I don't want teams selected by. I do want teams selected by. Yeah, I like teams selected by actually, because that kind of gives me a gauge of where people are looking. I like Jurrien Timber. Jurrien Timber's a good shout for the Arsenal defence, and he could be in there. I like Kiwior. But Kiwior at 5 mil. It's a bit of a risk. I do like Kiwior. I did say in my Arsenal video a couple of weeks ago that I do think Kiwior will get more game time this year, especially with them not signing another defender yet. I like the way Kiwior plays on the left. So yeah. Aston Villa, we've already got Maatsen in. I like Ezri Konsa, but 18.1%. He doesn't fit the bill of what I want. Neither does Matty Cash. Digne doesn't. Pau Torres, we've already added. Moreno. Yeah, these guys just aren't going to work for me. So no, Bournemouth, I've got to have someone. Kirk is at a 0.8%. He had a really good season last season. I can't avoid Kirk. I think I like Zabriani as well, to be fair. But only 1 goal, 84 points. It's an alright amount of points for, we don't know who's going to be the goalkeeper. So yeah, I think, backing a Zabriani there isn't too bad. Brentford at defence that I really don't want to touch. If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't trust the clean sheets coming from this defence. What the fixtures looks like, and it's a nasty set of fixtures to start the season, so I'm not going to be touching Brentford. I do apologise, Brentford fans. Brighton, a team that I always am a bit iffy about backing any Brighton players, but Barco, with Estupiñán being injured until the 14th of September, Barco might be a good shout to bring in. But once again, it's not a nice start to the season. It's really not a nice start to the season for Brighton. With a new manager, we don't know how that new manager is going to do. It's not worth me taking the risk with it right now. Chelsea, as I said, Cucurella's been a major pickup there. Gusto's got a lot of people picking him, but Reece James is out until then. But we don't know what the hell we're going to see Enzo Maresca play. There's a lot of defenders here to pick from, and a lot of defenders that he can pick from. So until we see who he's actually going to be starting, there's no point in us picking anyone here. We've already looked at Anderson, Gehi, Munoz, Mitchell are all chilling on our thing, but if you really want to back a defence, Chetty Riyad looks like he might get some more games, or Chris Richard. We're not too sure he's going to get more games, but I think new signing, surely he's playing a back 5. Chetty Riyad's the one that's going to get the game time. I think Chris Richard is the better player right now, but we'll wait and see on that one. Everton, we've already got Mikalenko and Tarkowski in the team. Is it worth getting a Patterson in the team as well at 0.2% owned? I think it might be, I think it might be worth it. 34 points last season, 9 starts. He probably deserved more starts. Looking at the points, it's just not worth me bringing in a player like that. So Fulham, we've already got Robinson and Castagna, and I just don't think it's worth me bringing in anyone else from that defence until they big up that, the beef with that defence, and maybe it might be worth looking at. Davies at 4.6% ownership, and that's an obvious reason. Leave Davies. Played a massive part in McKenna's team last year, but I also like Lucas Johnson on the right wing back. Right back. Sorry, I reckon he'll be a right wing back. A lot of people in my comments that argue with me when I said I think he'll play right wing back. People are like, yeah, that's out of position. He's a right back. A right wing back is not out of position. I hate this. I know people will complain about Saliba's not playing the right position. He's playing left centre back, not right centre back. He's a defender. At the end of the day, he's a centre back. It doesn't matter. Ricardo, we know what he can do. Same with James Justin. So I'm surprised James Justin's not owned by more people. See, 101 points a couple of years ago, and then fell off, but that's through injuries. And just not tracking his starts either. Ricardo as well, only 5 starts in that season when he got relegated. But I expect him to play a lot bigger part in the role next year. I don't know why I'm scrolling down because we're not looking at midfielders yet. We're just looking at defenders today. Liverpool, we've already got Trent in the team. I don't want to touch Robertson. I don't want to touch Conor Bradley. I don't want to touch anyone here. Yep, I'm fine with that. We got Trent, and if we're not going to back Trent, we're not going to back Trent. City, the rotation is just too much. I do apologise, Man City. We got Martinez, Dallo, Shaw already in there, and Yoro's not on the system yet, so we'll wait on that one. Newcastle, people got Trippier. I've put Sharon there. I'm also going to put Lewis Hall. I think it's a bit of a risk putting Lewis Hall, but I feel like he should get more game time coming into this next season. Say he got 77 points in this, 38. There's really minutes played, 773. Right, okay. Can't be Botman's injured going to. How long is Botman going to be out for? until the 28th of December. They really send another centre-back, don't they? Because it's going to be Dan Burn in centre-back. So Lewis Hall should be getting the game time at left-back. We'll wait and see. Murillo, I did really like Murillo. He did get a few goals. Wait, what? He almost got goals. The guy was getting closer and closer and closer. So yeah, Murillo can go on that watch list. And then we're going on to Southampton. Southampton, are you going to throw anyone at me? Bit of a under the radar pick. Can't be Bella Kotchap didn't leave. We got Howard Bellis, Bella Kotchap, Bednarek, Walker Peters is always a good shout. How many goals and assists did he get? He got 1 goal in the last season that he was in there. Yeah, I'm going to pass on the Southampton defender right now. But Spurs, we've already got Porro, we've looked at Dogu, we've looked at Romero. We're not looking at Van de Ven just yet. I like Reguilon, but only if he moved away to a different club, and I don't think he is right now. West Ham, I've got... You know who I do like from West Ham? Emerson. Emerson, 1 goal, 4 assists last year. It's interesting. I know what the goal and the assist came in the same game. Kilman, how many Cresswell's on a 1.8% ownership when Emerson's the main starter? Strange one. And then Wolves, on Wolves we've already put Nori. Pedro Lima, is this a new signing that you've got? People looking at that already. Kayana Hoover, Doherty, and the Buenos. Totti was a good shot towards the end of the last season with 82 points last year. Totti Gomez might be a bit of an addition that I want to make. Add to the watch list. There we go. Right, and the watch list is now complete. We're going to have probably 2 pages to select from. Let's go up to that watch list now. 2 pages of players to select from, which is going to be fun to break it down into who I want in that defence. But we'll figure that out in the next episode. I do thank you for watching this episode, guys. Let me know in the comments who you think you're going to get in your defence. And we'll see if we match up tomorrow. Let's figure that out together. Thank you for watching, guys. And hopefully I do see you next time. Cheers.